Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Mario Mix Dance Dance Revolution. Here we are. It's the fourth. Today should be May 4th, which means the fourth day of Mario month. Woo! So yeah, if you've already seen my update video that I released about a couple days before this is being uploaded, you already know the general plans for Mario month. I'll be getting into that probably later on in this series, sometime throughout it. But basically, each week I'm going to be doing a different Mario game. They'll be relatively small ones, all spin-offs. So yeah, and I'll get more into depth for that probably around like the end of this series. But let's talk about the actual game that's on our screens right now. So this is Mario Mix, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. This is a if you don't know what Dance Dance Revolution is, it's basically there's little dance pads you've probably seen before. They're pretty popular arcades. You know, you got the up, down, left, and right arrow. You have to step on all the arrows, of course, in rhythm with the song. They get points, and if you miss too many, you get out and you lose a life. As you can see on the screen now, you see while I'm hitting the arrows. That's basically all. You just got to make sure you time yourself with the arrows, and you're all good. So they made a Mario one. This game came out on the Nintendo GameCube in 2002. So pretty late in the game. Well, no, that's about halfway through the GameCube's lifetime actually. Wait, no, what's 2004? Okay, so yeah, actually pretty late in the GameCube's life, 2004. But it's a pretty good game. I remember getting this game probably about 3-4 years ago. At GameStop actually, surprisingly. It's back when GameStop actually had GameCube games. So last a little few were made, so I remember flipping through them. I was like, oh, this is neat. I've never heard of this game before, so I got it, picked it up, I beat it all in one night, and here we are. So what you actually use to play this game, you can use the controller if you don't have the dance mat, but what you're supposed to use is the dancing mat. Now I'm gonna have it on screen now, but this dancing mat basically it's this giant foam mat that you connect to your console. It goes into the console ports, and you dance on that. Now, of course, on the actual Dance Dance Revolution arcade machines, it's this giant like thing you stand on for it. It's not like this foam mat like this one is. Now, the technology is actually still impressive that they were able to, back in the early 2000s, have these mats that you can buy and connect to your game console and still play the game without having to go to arcades. Now, me personally, this wasn't my first introduction to Dance Dance Revolution. Also, from now on, so I don't have to keep saying Dance Dance Revolution, I'll be referring to it as DDR, which is just the acronym for it. Anyhow, my first introduction to DDR was a game on the Wii. It was like Dance Dance Revolution Hot Mix 2, something like that. But that was my first introduction to the game, the whole DDR scenario. Anyhow, so we see on the screen now, basically what I'm doing is there's the 4 arrows on the dance mat, obviously, and to hit the Goombas, that Mario hit the Goombas with his hammer, you have to either step up, down, left, or right, and obviously top arrow is for the one on the top, bottom arrow is for the one on the bottom, and so on. It's just a little mini game. It's something I do like about this game. It actually does have a lot of mini games a little throughout it. It is fun. So it's you know, you got the Goomba one. Later on there is one you have to run to a goalpost. So you have to like you have to run really fast on the left and right arrows, and then you jump up. I think you jump up on you're supposed to jump off to the left and right onto the top one. It is really cool. It kind of reminds me a bit of Nintendo's newer take with exercise and with Wing Fit Adventure, which I love Wing Fit Adventure personally. I play it a lot, and that's this game kind of reminds me of that of some of the mini games they do with you having to run and jump, but you run it in place and all. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of it. So getting to that actual story, of course we had the opening cutscene beginning. So the basic story for this is Waluigi. He broke into Truffle Towers, which is the place we were just at, and there he went to steal the 4 music keys. I mean, you wonder, what are the 4 music keys? The 4 music keys are what keeps harmony throughout the world, at least the Mario world, planet, area, land mass, the Mushroom Kingdom area. So yeah. So you know, Waluigi came. He went to steal them. They all spun out all over the place. So now it's your job as Mario or Luigi. You can pick to be Luigi. I'm just playing as Mario just because this just makes sense to me. So it's your job to go and dance your way through all the trials to go collect the 4 music keys and restore harmony throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. That's the basic plot. There is a lot of smaller plots throughout each area, which we'll be getting into once we actually get to see them and all of that. But for now, that's just the basics we have to go off of, and right now we're just trying to get up the Truffle Towers so we can figure out what's fully going on. Because right now, all Mario and Toad knows about is just there's something going wrong with the music keys. Another amazing thing about this game as well is the remixes, which you'll be hearing throughout this entire series in the background, are amazing. It does have some brand new songs and some songs that aren't from like Mario games, but a lot of the remixes they use are amazing, and a lot of them actually came back in Super Smash Bros. Games. Some of the remixes in those games are from here, like the Bowser's Castle theme is from this game. There's also some other stuff that a lot of people think came from other Mario games actually came from this game, which is kind of amazing to see. It's kind of like how you got Sonic Pocket Adventure on the Neo Geo, and a lot of stuff from the modern Sonic games were forced to appear in that game, and people didn't realize that till later on. And you can't control yourself in this world map, by the way. This is all just automated, so that's not me wandering around the world map. This is just the game automatic going through it. Right here are the shops. The shops, basically, they'll just, you go in, you can buy some items to help give you some hearts, or make it so you start with more life, or it just gives you extra lives. I see I only have 1 extra life. That's all. I never really buy anything just because the items don't really do a lot. As long as you just kind of play through it, it's not too hard. I am playing on the second playthrough. Basically, when you play through this game, you can play through it a second time, and they call it extra mode. Well, basically, they'll add extra challenges. So, like in the last song, we saw where I had to squash the Goombas, along with pressing on the arrows the right time. Of course, it's just smaller extra things. And here we'll see with the Koopa Troopers, you have to hit the Koopa Troopers back with their shells, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong on that. We're about to find out, of course. As you go in the Garden Boogie, this is one of my favorite stages. I think it's probably my favorite one in the forest area, just because basically the little plot of this is this Lakitu, there's all these down kids in his farm, so you need to get all these Koopa Troopers out from just walking around in circles, basically. So yeah, sadly I would have y'all actually listen to these songs, like I would be crying all that, but of course most of these songs are actually copyrighted, so if I don't talk over it, of course, if I don't talk over it, have it highly super minimized, you know, copyright claims. So if you want to listen to the soundtrack, it is on YouTube, but you know, I personally don't want to get my YouTube channel copyright claimed. Most of these songs, it's all the Mario ones that are copyright claimed. Like this one isn't copyright claimed. This is one of those free range songs. But one thing I do want to bring up, and this is the first level that's really apparent, I love how you see everyone just dancing. Like, look at Mario there. Look at him doing that side flip. That's just the best thing about this game, just watching all the characters. I guess like Koopa holding the carrot, just seeing all these Mario characters dance, especially when we get later on, you have dance battles with like Wario and Waluigi, and at the end you have a final boss with Bowser, which that's entertaining in its own, but it's really fun. This game has a lot of charm to it, which I really like. The charm in it is amazing. Also, the Koopa shells, if there's an arrow underneath it, which you already saw, it'll when you hit the Koopa shell back, it'll hit the arrow on the bottom. It'll give you the points. This gives you slightly less work to do, so it's a nice reward for it. Also, I am editing out all the load times, all of the what brings up my score, and just all the little in between parts. Just because it's a dancing game, there's not much to it. So, you know, just speeding it through. There's only going to be 4 parts, actually. Each part is 1 world. And one of these videos is about, roughly 15 minutes. But this one's right below 15. And I want to say the other ones are right around the same time. So, you know, it's not too crazy. And there was the gold flag mini game I was talking about. I do like that they have these gold flag mini games, or just the mini games in general throughout. It makes it different, so you know you're not just kind of doing the dances. You're doing, you know, you got the flagpole leap, you got the Goomba stomping. There's some other ones, but I honestly don't remember them. Being honest, I actually recorded this game probably. I can actually see when I recorded this. I recorded it a while ago, to be honest. I edited it 6/20/2019, so that's way back, actually right after Mario month of last year. So, let me see. If I go back, we can find out when I actually did record this. I recorded this, yeah, June 17th of last year of 2019. So, that was actually a pretty long time ago. So, right here, these are the battles. Now, the difference between this version and the extra version, or the EX version, is here. You can see there's the bombs on the top. In the normal version, you just have to, basically, it's a stand-up battle. You have to you have to survive longer than Waluigi is. Now here, though, there's these fireballs that will go back and forth. Basically, you just have to repel them. So you see, like, this one's go for the up arrow, hit the up arrow, it goes over the Waluigi, and we just don't want any of our bombs to explode. That's the basic gist of all this, and it's cool. I like the how different it is. I also like how it shows the little 2-player screen here, so you see Waluigi's point of view. This is single player, so no one is actually playing on the other screen right now. So it's kind of weird that they do show the other screen. I don't know why they do it, but I do kind of like it. You saw right there, Waluigi just got hit by a bomb. And at the bottom, there's our scores. Basically, you have to get a higher score, but while at the same time avoiding the bombs, which isn't too hard. So they kind of go, avoiding the bombs goes hand in hand with getting the better score. Yes, you can see I am surpassing Waluigi by a lot. But the game is, like I said, the atmosphere of this game and just the general, there's just a lot of personality in this game, which I really do enjoy. And we'll see a lot more of it throughout the game. Really right here, this first area is just, we're just seeing the basics of the game. So, yeah. That's it for our first world, already done in less than 14 minutes. For Waluigi. Oh, you can see the big bomb explode, huh? Like I said, the date of I'm recording this, it's been about 9 months since I've recorded the footage for this, so it's actually been a while. And there's our first music key. Yeah, right here, the total views, and there's actually 4 music keys. And this is where we get all the lore about this music keys and Truffle Towers and how it all works. I guess Mario lives right next to Truffle Towers, because we saw his house at the beginning. And there's our ship. The SS Brace, I believe. I actually do like the design of the ship, it's kind of cool. Anyhow, that is it for today's episode, everybody. Next time we will be venturing forth to World 2, and we'll be running into some more Mario characters, doing more dance moves, and see where this is all gonna go with this crazy game. Thank you all for watching, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.